Hey, Rich, you talked about the adversity your team faced throughout the game. There are a lot of layups that you guys typically make that just didn't find the bottom of the cylinder. Had some good looks from beyond the arc, just didn't fall. Was it just one of those nights where the shots just weren't falling, and you guys had to find ways to overcome that aspect of the game?
It's basketball day, life on the road. It's not easy. Again, when you've gone on a win streak or you win such and such, or you see your name at the top of the standings, uh, what becomes inherent with that is expectation. And we have a phenomenal group of young men, and we try to guard against any lack of humility or thinking that you can just show up and win. You can't do that. Not too high of a level, and they're a very well coached team, and they've been playing well. So yeah, we missed some ones we usually make. We didn't have the normal substitution pattern. We'll check on JV, but I could just tell when I took him out with 16 to go, he wasn't right, and I wasn't. We got to get evaluated before we can put him back in. I wasn't going to put him in harm's way. But again, Lipscomb earned the victory, and but again, I liked our guys' response. So we don't panic. We got a maturity about us, and I think this will be really healthy for us.
Coach, Lipscomb was 11 of 24 from three tonight. Did you feel like your defense had good contest on some of those shots, and it was just them knocking them down, or what did you see there?
Yeah, some of them, John. We've been way better, and but they have hard action to guard. I know their numbers don't look like they typically do, but again, you're playing at home. They're energized, motivated, all of that. So I just think for us, we get a chance to we get a chance to first feel the sting of a loss. I know for some people, the only sting they get is maybe they lost money, but for us, we really have a lot of pride in representing Liberty and trying to be the best basketball program that we have. So I hope that people can see the group that we have, because man, they're responders, and I just think this team is really worth getting behind and continuing to support.
Rich, you said something similar after the loss to EKU, 3 games in the league season, about how that was a good loss for you guys to, with Darius playing hurt in that game and having to find ways to win, even when your number one guy isn't playing well. Is this a good game where JV goes down, isn't 100%, and you still have to find ways to win and learn about yourself, during the grind of a season?
Yeah, Dane, don't get me wrong. The games are a little easier to coach when you have a big lead and the crowd's behind you and you're playing really well. But that's not reality, especially in the postseason. We shared with our guys before the game, look, we don't win in the NCAA tournament without going into Lipscomb twice in 10, 11 days and getting the desired outcome. So, in order to finish in first in this league, we're going to have to do something hard. We're going to have to protect home court and win on the road. And I just think the more cracks that you get at this, the better you feel about it when you're in the moment of it. And again, man, I know we want to win, but I'm not down in the least bit, because I think our guys, man, I think they battled. They battled through some stuff. I don't think I took Darius out the second half, and I usually try and get him a blow. So, but that's what I thought the game dictated, and I'll go back, watch the film, and we'll all be better.
What do you know, and what can you share about Joseph?
I really don't know anything. I didn't ask Aaron, because I felt like we just had to get through it. And the way he came off the court, I'm just using my judgment there. He's such an important piece to what we do. And again, we'll never put a kid in harm's way. So I'll get with Aaron, and I'm sure he'll see the doctor tomorrow, and we'll figure out what's happening there.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.